Welcome back to Miss Felchner's YouTube channel. Today we're on 3.6 Estimate Quotients. So I want you to put down in your notes, I will be able to estimate the quotients of decimals and judge the reasonableness of the answers. So that means that you're going to be able to estimate and then know if your answer even looks kind of right. So we have one vocab word in this section. It is a compatible number. So what does the word compatible mean? It means able to exist together with something else in harmony. So some examples would be like socks are compatible with shoes, which means that they get along because they go together. Peanut butter and jelly are compatible because they go together. Could be like Dwayne Wade and LeBron go together. Any two or more things that can go together that make sense and can exist in a happy kind of a way. Compatible numbers are two numbers that you can easily compute mentally in your head. So we use compatible numbers when we are estimating with decimals and whole numbers to make math easier in our heads. We round, instead of rounding like 5 up, 4 down, we still kind of use that idea, but we also use compatible numbers to see what numbers I can round to do them more easier in my head. All right, here's our first word problem. Latasha and her two sisters want to buy their little brother a remote control helicopter. The helicopter costs $28.90. They decide to split the cost evenly. So you don't have to write this actual word problem down. You can if you want to, but the next part is the only piece of this problem I didn't want you to write down. All right, so what is the cost of the one remote control helicopter? You know it's $28.90. Then how many people are going to be splitting the cost? Well, Latasha and her two sisters. So Latasha plus her two sisters would be 3 people. So splitting in math is typically when we use division. So the cost is $28.90. Would you rather divide $28.90 by 3? Or could we round $28.90 to a number that can be easily divided by 3? So I want you to pause the video and think about what number that 28.90 can be rounded to where we can easily divide it by 3 in our heads. Okay, so I'm hoping that you rounded 28.90 to 30. Divide that by 3. So we know that 30 divided by 3 is 10. So for each person, for each of the sisters and Latasha that are splitting up the cost of this remote control helicopter, they each have to pay about $10 each. Remember that wavy equal sign is an estimation, okay? So I know some of you are probably thinking, well, why didn't they just round 28.9 to 29? Well, when you divide 29.3, it's not going to be a whole number, it's going to be a decimal, right? Because 29 divided by 3 can't be divided evenly. So that's why I rounded it up to 30. Okay? So we already did this together. So we just did the $30 divided by the 3 people equals $10 each. All right, same thing here. We have 49.3 divided by 7. So what is a number that is really close to 49.3 that can be easily divided by 7? That's right, folks, 49. So we put 49 as our dividend in our house, and 7 goes on the outside. 49 divided by 7 is going to be 7. So it's approximately going to be about 7. We have 76.2 divided by 18.4. So 76.2 and 18.4. So I'm looking at close to 80 here, close to 20 here. Can you divide 80 by 20 in your head? I think you can, because if 8 divided by 2 is 4, and we have a 0 on the end of each number, 80 divided by 20 is going to give us 4. So the estimation there would be 4. Okay, again, a lot of you are thinking 76.2 doesn't round up to 80, but it's close to 80. It's closer to 80 than it is to 70, just like 18.4 is closer to 20 than it would be to 15 in this case. So the last question I want you to answer is, why do you think estimating is helpful? I'm sorry, that cut out. So why do you think estimating is helpful when you are dividing? Take a second, write down 1 or 2 things, and then bring it to class tomorrow, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.